to the first time on my channel to Fallout New Vegas. It's an older game, but I figured it's a fun one. I've seen a lot of people actually enjoy it. So I'm gonna switch over to my in-game view, and then we can get started on making the character. Well, after everything boots up. Alrighty. Let's see. Where's my mouse? I want a new game. Yes.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
I like that version of the Fallout theme. That was... The heavy drums really make it. But yeah. Okay. Classic packs added to inventory. Mercenary packs added to inventory. Okay. Caravan pack items added to inventory.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name is Nihilus. See, the hilarious part is, technically, I can do something like this as my last name, and it would work. Nihilus Thre. But no, I'll just go by Nihilus.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
Hang on a sec.
I hope you don't mind, but I had
Gotta
to
wait
go
for a bit.
around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Well, you got that right. Let's see. How do you progress? It's weird that I don't get a mouse pointer, it seems. But let's go ahead and... I can't... Okay. I am Caucasian. Face. Customize. Eye color. Blue is fine. Tone. Get some mutton chops going on. The Sarge, of course. You know, he kind of looks Israeli or like Saudi Arabia. It's mostly in the nose. Well, and skin tone, of course. I'll go with preset 1 for right now. Hairstyle. Okay, let's see. Good pterosaur. No. Punked. No. Warhawk. The Unsettler. Blastback. Blastback actually doesn't look too bad. Bedraggled. Nah. High Riser. Let's go with that for right now. Waster? I stuck my finger in a light socket. The Sarge. See, the Sarge looks too, like, growing up, I always had a similar hairstyle, but I never put any, like, stuff in it. Like the gels or anything. So to me, the Sarge just looks kind of weird because it reminds me of a hairstyle I used to have, but it's like somebody made it. It almost looks like somebody put Play-Doh on their head and sculpted it to the Sarge. To me, tunnel snakes. Tunnel snakes for life. Clean cut. Yeah, I guess blast back. Hair color. Give him a nice red hair color. And facial hair. Survivalist, rough beard, goatee, beatnik, gunslinger, the mutton stash, shaggy sideburns. No. 407 years ago. Chopper, chin strip, honest ape. Again, 407 years. Our forefathers. Man's man. Nope. Swashbuckler. Ladies man. Tough guy. Nah. See, a lot of my problems with, like, the beards is they look so fake. And I get it, it's a video game. But, I mean, it looks really fake. Like, it almost looks like somebody airbrushed the hairs on. Touch your soul. And then, like, a lot of them are just, like, peach fuzz type things, you know? It's like, I mean, look at that. That's not a beard. The comrade. Chin scruff. Oh, is my volume up? My volume was up. Manchurian. Doom Rider. Why the mutton chops? See, like that. That's not right. That's... See, that looks more like a natural beard to me. The one that's actually really nice. It doesn't look like he has a bunch of peach fuzz on there. Like, half of these look like peach fuzz. See what I mean? Like, what's the difference between... a little bit longer on the bottom. It's like it's like that magnetic thing where you put the hair on the dude. You know, it's just like, okay, that the metal shavings from the lip go down to the beard. That's a little bit better. Stranded. See, Stranded should look a lot better. The Dashing Rogue. Again, peach fuzz. It's like, which looks like 3 of the other ones that we just went over. Slickster. Chairman Chang. Ronin. Grizzled Samurai. The mustache gets a little thicker. That's it. Serious Chic. Okay. Far Brawler. That's a good... That's like a good medium set beard. Not like you're just growing it and stuff. Do you want this to be your character? Yes.
I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
I love that you can see the reflection of his... Wait a minute. I don't have mouse control right now, and I think it's because my cyborg is still plugged in. Let's see if unplugging my, yeah, sometimes the joystick messes with... It was not the joystick. It was, I had a controller plugged into my computer for, like, charging, and it's like, oh, you want to use the controller? Let's use the controller. Hi, Coco. Let's use the controller. That explains. I feel like I'm faster than I should be. Okay, let's go over to settings, audio, because it sounds like the voice effect is really low. Put the radio all the way down. The reason you want the radio all the way down in this game, and in most Fallout games, is the music that they use are, or 9 out of, like, the 10 tracks that they'll use are not, royalty free. That's the word I was looking for. So you'll get copyright striked. Like, the actual Fallout music, the music you hear in the background, is fine, but the radio is not. Okay. Turn up the master a little bit. Back. And then for display. Okay, let's see. What display do I normally... I think I went for green because it's easier for me to see on this background. I've never been tested for it, but I might be a little red-blue colorblind. So, with Fallout, where everything, or Fallout New Vegas, where you're in the desert and everything's kind of orange, this HUD disappears for me into the background. So I have to do green. Back. Okay, gameplay. Cinematic, none. Save on travel. True iron sights on. Okay. Continue.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Oh, that's a lot better
You'll
as far as
learn
his
right
voice.
quick if you get back all your faculties.
Yeah, on the mouse and keyboard, you're a lot faster. Okay. Scam likely. Okay. So, this is strength. Now, if you're anything like me and you like having lots of weapons, lots of armors, and not using your, like, stim packs and stuff, you actually kind of want to up your strength a lot. Okay, perception. That should be good. Endurance, unarmed health, resistance, and survival. That I'm gonna want to up as well. Companion nerve. Intelligence is fine for right now. Agility is fine. See, this is the sad part. I usually tank my luck a little bit so that I can do better endurance. Just because, again, endurance and strength are the two ones that I tend to go with in games like this. Okay. Broken gypsy mirror. Okay. And I think that's good. Yeah.
Surprised anybody'd want to tangle with you. Heck, you could go deathclaw hunting with a switch. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Yeah, I feel kind of glidey.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Body.
Dog.
Yeah, dog, cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Day. See, that... Okay, I'm going with campfire.
Enemy.
Stab. Swiss cheese, vaporize. Um... Swiss cheese.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Again, my response would have been father, which is the most common response. But okay, let's do cookie jar.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Oh no, that's strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
That one's just disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Nah, strongly disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Ink splot. That's just what it looks like to me. I don't really see any of this. A chemical reaction? Where would you see a chemical reaction in this? Like, it's supposed to be whatever registers on your brain when you first look at it. I don't see a chemical reaction here. Now, if I start thinking about it and looking for it, this might be the bottle with, like, smoke coming out of it. That's a chemical reaction, technically. Broken chain. What? Where do you see a chain in any of that? Shadow in a door frame? Eh? I mean, it kind of looks like wings here. Not really a door frame. Unless I'm maybe focusing here. An oozing wound. Maybe. An angry two-headed ant. Maybe a chemical reaction. Like I said, if you're really looking at it, this could maybe be a bottle where it's darker and then this, but in all honesty, ink splot. Where's that option, right? I'll do a chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
Some piece of space-age technology. Maybe? I mean, it could look like a, phaser pistol split in half in the center. Like, right here, or mirrored. That I could kind of see. Especially since these little pieces here kind of look like lightning marks. I see a priceless work of art. No. A ship at sea. Maybe. Actually, that's not a half bad one. But only kind of. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. What? Let's go with space age technology, because it kind of looks like a phaser pistol.
Last one.
An ink splotch. A bearded man. A mushroom cloud. No. A head on a pillow. A light in the darkness. Where's the answer of two sumos going at it? Because you have this sumo here and this sumo here. That's what it looks like to me. Let's say a bearded man, I guess.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Energy weapons, melee weapons, and science. That's not actually half bad. I don't really use melee weapons though. Let's see. Guns would be a lot better. So it's survival or sneak. Let's do guns. Science is a good one to have. Yeah. Because that's your ammo and stuff. Does survival make it... helps you create consumables? Repair. Allows you to repair and create guns or items for guns and ammunition at reloading benches. I think that's all good for now, though. I'll up some of these later on. It's just, you kind of want your guns because it affects, like, sway when you're iron sighting and stuff. So.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Well, Doc, you see. Okay, 2 traits, or none. So, fast shot, using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly. No. Built to destroy. Equipment decays. 4 eyes. Good natured. With your mind more than violence. Nope. I'm sorry, but I understand how games are played, and in all honesty, I hate charisma as a skill, because to me, your ability to talk somebody and talk people into doing things is based more off of your relationship with them than how attractive you look. It doesn't matter how hot some bimbo is if she walks up to a guy and says, "Oh, go shoot your friend." Let's see, Hoarder. That's definitely a good one. Logan's Loophole. No one's going to... Oh yeah, this one. It's literally, you can't level up after 30, but you can't get addicted to chems and stuff. Skilled. Small frame. Trigger disciplines. That's a good one. Wild Wasteland is a must. You can only get it once. Okay. But you suffer 10% from experience gained. No. Because here's the thing. Having more skills is always nice. But leveling up 10% slower is a pain. So I might go with Hoarder. Yeah, to all attributes anytime. Oh, that's not a good one either. Early Bird. To each of your special attributes from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., but suffer a -1 from... No. Honestly, I might go with Trigger Discipline. Being 20% more accurate, that's always nice.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Hey, Doc, can I get some pants? Whee! Float. 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 It's not bad for me to take. I can take the hat. I had to.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Yeah, thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Alright. Let's see. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time, and ammunition has weight. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special reward. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? This is where I wish there was people in chat right now, because honestly, I could. It's not going to make it too much harder, because all it does is it really makes, well, the no mending broken limbs using Stimpaks is a pain, but there's plenty of beds around and stuff. Okay. Ammo having weight, though, that is a downside for this game big time. Especially if you're not doing a charisma playthrough, because there is so much more combat that you have to do. Man. I will say no for right now. Especially since I don't know... Oh, that's that. Tab? Tab is the Pip Boy, okay. Okay. All weapons fall under a weapon skill category that determines how effective the weapon is. Guns, energy weapons, explosives, melee weapons, or unarmed. Compare the small icon below to the left of the weapons icon to the icon shown on the Pip Boy skill menu. Okay, that one I need to go through a little bit slower. Compare the small icon below and to the left of the weapons icon to the icon shown on the Pip Boy skill menu. Okay, there we go. Damn DPS. These... damn DPS. Those damn dirty DPS monkeys. These indicate the damage, or the base damage and the damage per second, respectively. Weapons with a low damage have difficulty penetrating armor. If you hit a target's damage threshold, switch to a weapon with a higher damage or use ammo that reduces the target's damage threshold. E.g. It should be, an example. It should be I.e. Not E.g. Armor piercing. Strength. Okay. Many weapons have a strength and or skill requirement. If your character does not meet the strength or skill requirement for the weapon, its aim will be wobbly if a firearm, or it will attack more slowly if a hand-to-hand weapon. Condition. A weapon's condition affects the amount of damage it does. At 75% condition or higher, a weapon does maximum damage and only needs to be maintained. A weapon with a low condition will do less damage and may jam when reloaded. Repair/mods. These options take you to the repair and mod submenus, where you may repair damaged equipment or attach weapons modifications, respectively. Close. Okay. That's a good one. Because, of course, I have grenades. Yeah. Broad machete, 9mm pistol. Honestly, I love the look of the 9mm in this game. Wait, what did I just do? because the 9mm actually looks like one of the guns I have. Mod. How do you favorite things in this game? F? I thought there was a quick menu. Maybe not. Apparel. More reading. Okay. Apparel consists of many different types of gear, ranging from clothing and armor to sunglasses and hats. DT. Some apparel grants damage thresholds to the wearer. Your DT is the sum of all DT for currently equipped apparel plus any bonuses from perks or chems. DT is directly subtracted from incoming damage, so a higher DT provides superior protection. Though a small percentage of damage can get through even the thickest armor, a high damage threshold is quite valuable. Condition, of course. Apparel above 50 provides maximum attention and only needs to be protection, and only needs to be maintained. That's the gist of that. Light, medium, and heavy. Medium and heavy apparel will slow characters down when equipped. Repair. This option opens the repair submenu, which allows apparel to be repaired by salvaging parts from similar items. Okay. Well, I gotta put on my hat, and do I want leather armor? Let's do leather armor. Do kind of a medium build. By the way, if you're wondering why that other menu keeps popping up, so escape brings up this menu. Tab brings up this menu. In most games, if you hit escape when another menu's up, it closes either both or opens one and closes the other. In this game, it opens this menu, you hit it again, you're still on this menu. So it's muscle training from other games where I'm clicking on the escape to close out all of my menus. Like X4, the game that I played yesterday, is exactly that. And my cat is acting like a cute little kitten, trying to get my attention so that I'll pet her. Isn't that right? Okay. Ooh, welcome to Good Springs. Okay, you've gotten a Old World Blues. It's gonna introduce me to the, whatchamacallit. All of the DLCs that I got when I bought this game. I bought this game as a bundle for I think it was $9, which, by the way, Fallout New Vegas is an amazing game. It's an older one from the PS3 days, but if you can get it, it's worth it. If you're an RPG fan like I am, but not like JRPGs, this game is perfect for you. Okay, Old World Blues. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip Boy, a coded transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the Midnight Science Fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Them talking about an undertone that makes your head hurt means that they're using subsonics on you. Subsonics is a type of sound that's inaudible to the human ear, but it affects the human brain. It can cause things like hallucinations, it can cause anger issues, it can do a lot of stuff like that. It's an extremely dangerous thing, but it's also something that can happen naturally or due to mechanical malfunctions. So if you've ever been in a mall and you start having a headache because of all the chatter around you, it's actually an undercurrent of the tone that's causing that. But hypersonics are equally as dangerous, which are sounds so high the human ear can't hear it. Because hypersonics can literally vibrate so much that they melt your flesh. So the science around sound is extremely interesting. And as I said, extremely dangerous. Subsonics was actually discovered because of a malfunctioning fan in an apartment's ventilation system. Everybody was hallucinating and stuff while they were in there because the fan, the sound it was making because it was off kilter, traveled through the vents and was causing a brain malfunction in everybody. Alright. Old World Blues has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Cool. The Reunion. Your Pip Boy has received a signal. Coordinates that lead to the canyon record west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. Now, so many people hated this DLC because it added something to your character that, like, it added a backstory to your character. Now, when people play Fallout, usually the backstory is their own. Like Fallout 4, you don't learn about your service in the military. You don't know what your rank was, what you've done, anything like that. Which allows you to create a backstory for your character, because you could be Sergeant so-and-so of the 501st, Armored Battalion. You specialized in power armor, and you fought the Chinese over in Hungary while doing this or that. Okay. Lonesome Road has been loaded. Your level cap has been increased by 5. Nice. Happy Trails Expedition. Your Pip Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition into Zion Valley. Honest Hearts has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. So that's an extra 15 levels. Alright. Oh, there's this guy. The ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to peruse the merchandise. Gunrunner's arsenal has been loaded. Locked and loaded, man. Talk
Howdy,
to you.
partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Alright. Let's see. Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Alright. Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Mm-hmm. How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up at the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Yep. How'd you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
That's actually kind of interesting, because in Fallout 4, the Securitrons are the female robot. No. Is it this? No, the Securitrons are the ones with the dome heads that that just walk around and sometimes have lasers in their claws. Okay. I was thinking of the Assaultron. That's what it is. The female ones that their face opens up and they shoot lasers, which is actually really cool. As I mentioned in some of my other streams, I'm speaking in the accent. Oh well, but I just love moving parts on robots or on spaceships or on vehicles. Like some of the coolest things I've seen in sci-fi is like the James Bond car where you like or the Batman car, where it like jumps off of the cliff towards the water, and you watch as it transforms into a boat. All right, well, time to mosey. Goodbye.
Happy trails!
Yep. He's a good robot. Even though he technically has missiles and stuff. Alrighty. Sierra Madre Grande opening. Your Pip Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. So Sierra, I don't know the translation of. Madre, of course, is mother. Oh, it's like Mother Mary or Mother Sarah. Dead money has been loaded to your level cap, or has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Alrighty. Nothing's grown here yet. I really did just fall into this accent, didn't I? Whatever. Time to go kill some stuff. But I do love this pistol. It even has the tritium sights, which is nice. So let's see. There's the schoolyard. Go into a crouch mode, because you never know. Also, what is the... That's caps lock. That's probably run. CV... Okay, V is Pip Boy. Control is crouch. Shift is probably run as well. Q is auto run. R... Okay, hang on a sec. Controls. I need action mapping. Activate E, that's fine. Ready, reload, run. Always run caps locks. Auto move is Q. Jump is space. Change view is F. Okay. There I am. What's holster? I should have looked up holster as well. Here's my Pip Boy light. Okay, let's go ahead and mosey on over here. There should be some enemies here. Where are they? I know for a fact that there's some, what are they called? Praying mantises. Large praying mantises. Let's see. What's detecting me? The frickin' cow. Or ram, sorry. The bighorns. Are they on the other side? There should be like 3 or 4 mantises over here. Alright. Coyote tobacco. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Oh, somebody's fighting. I love that you can hear... Oh, hey, how you doing? I love that you can hear people fighting in the background. Let me check and see how to holster my gun. Action mapping. Activate. Ready, reload. Oh, I think I just hold R. Yep, there we go. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just started Fallout New Vegas for you guys. Because, you know, it's a great game. Why not? Oh, yeah, no problem. It's actually nice to have somebody, like, popping into stream every day. This tumbleweed has, kind of gotten stuck. There we go. Time to mosey along, you little weed. You never completed the old ones? Yeah. My first Fallout game was Fallout 3. I've never even heard of this franchise until I got my PlayStation 3. So I got Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition, and then I got to play New Vegas, and then I got Fallout 4. I've never played the 2 before one or Tactics. Although I know a little bit of the story from the first one, because it actually leads into New Vegas a little bit, which is interesting. Picked up 3 in New Vegas after that, but didn't play them much yet. Yeah, New Vegas is actually a pretty good one. It's not nearly as glitchy as the ones put out by Bethesda. It's actually a pretty, if you don't mod it, it's a pretty solid playthrough. And it's also the first one to add survival mode, which I didn't start because I didn't want to have to worry about everything all the time. But, I can actually turn that on later. Or after I finish this, I might do another one.
Stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Yep. Alright. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
And I'm sorry about if my accent, or I have a weird accent that comes out sometimes, and games like Fallout really bring it back. It's weird. It's so my pastor that I've been with for most of my life came from the Midwest. So he used a lot of phrasing like y'all and stuff like that when he first started preaching. His accent has gone away, sort of. But being as young as I was and hearing such a heavy accent, I kind of got one of my own. And then it mixed with like the TV shows and stuff that I would watch. And I'd like to watch stuff like I would watch like war documentaries, things like that. So every now and again, instead of like saying I'll say the or things like that, and it's one of those weird things where I've developed my own accent that's some people have equated to like Midwestern US or like the Western European countries, which is hilarious to me. But yeah, so if the accent comes out and it's annoying, just let me know and I'll try to stop it. I love that you can touch those. Oh yeah, I use y'all and stuff like that and howdy ever since I was little, and I've never stopped. I still use y'all when I'm texting and stuff because it's still fewer words than you and all and stuff. But yeah.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright. Let's see. So she wants me to use the varmint rifle. Which, here's the funny thing. The varmint rifle fires in a 5.56 millimeter. That is the same round. Yeah, I use y'all too. Didn't even know that this was some kind of special accent or anything. Right? I didn't know until I was like in school and stuff, and people are like, you have a weird accent. Are you from somewhere else? And I'm like, I've lived in this state my entire life. But I grew up watching John Wayne and with a Southern preacher, so. But yeah, the 5.56 varmint rifle fires in the same caliber as an AR-15. An AR-15 technically counts as a low-caliber semi-auto. Which, by the way, the AR in AR-15 stands for Armalite Rifle. It's the manufacturer's name. It does not stand for assault rifle. In fact, most ARs, especially the ones you can buy, can only fire as fast as you can pull the trigger, making them not even an automatic. They are a semi-auto. Just a fun little fact for you. And I did it again. Alrighty. Ready up. Crouch down.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I wish it was. So it used to be in American schools they actually had gun clubs and stuff like that. So you actually got to learn how to take care of or maintain, how to shoot, all that kind of stuff. And one of the main things you learn in a club like that is to respect the weapon. It's not a toy. School shootings, things like that, didn't actually really pick up in the United States until they took the gun clubs out of school. Up until that point, they were practically unheard of. You were looking at maybe one every like 5 to 10 years. And even then, if it did happen, it was usually because somebody was bullying somebody else and not because, well, I just feel like shooting up the school. So, in all honesty, they took away something that taught kids safety. And then they're like, well, I don't know why things went wrong from there. And, okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
And actually, most school shootings are done with handguns because those fit in your backpack. Okay. Oh, I'm crouched. That's why I'm going so slow. But yeah, if you actually look at the statistics, it's insane how bad it was that they actually did that. Well, the thing was they were teaching them how to actually handle guns, how to be safe with guns, and how to hit a target with a gun. So it used to be if there was a school shooting, one person died because they hit who they wanted to hit. Nowadays, you get you get like 5 injured, 1 dead because they don't know what they're doing and they're just holding the gun and pulling the trigger. So they can't actually hit what they were going to do. And in all honesty,
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Yeah, but if you actually pay attention, it's the same with like knives and stuff. If you go to a lot of European countries,
okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
Yeah, but there are quite a few shootings that were just muck runs, just shooting everyone in sight. Well, yeah, like Columbine, but Columbine was a bunch of communists, or the kids were communists, and they wanted to change things politically through terrorism. It was legitimately a terror attack. And I won't be able to shoot that gecko because he's behind that thing. Gotcha. Oh, should have reloaded. Right. Well, you look at the time where it happened. It happened during around the Cold War era, and that's why they did it. They had a bunch of like manifestos and stuff, and it wasn't just guns that they brought to school either. I did it again. They also brought explosives and things like that too. They brought IEDs. So they just wanted to kill people. And from my training as a security guard, I can tell you that one of the main things you learn as a security guard is that you can't stop somebody from committing a crime. Once they decide to do it...
You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yeah. But once they decide to commit a crime, they're going to try and do it no matter what. You can either try to stop them in the act, or you can maybe prevent it by arresting them. But again, once they decide it, they're going to attempt it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's just like when somebody decides to steal and stuff. And here's the thing. In countries that have, like, strict gun control laws and stuff, homicide didn't go down. Gun crime went down, which means the tool used to commit a crime are changed. You look at Britain, and they're banning knives. Or they banned knives, and they're looking at banning fists. Right? Or you look even at Germany. The crime rate doesn't really decrease. The crime rate stays about the same. It's just simply the tool. Because here's the thing. 100% of people who are stabbed with a sharp object. Right? It's like 100% of thefts require somebody to actually steal something. It's a skewed, what is it? Skewed statistics. Yeah, that is one way of saying it. Yeah, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
But yeah, it's one of those things. I actually am going to switch up my gun, because this thing only does 11. How much does this do? Damage 8, 28. Let's go with the grenade launcher on him. No. This one does 15. Okay. I did it again. I explained it earlier, but the reason you see me, like, hitting the wrong menu thing is, in most games, hitting escape will get you out of your menus. In this game, it just opens a secondary menu.
It. Come on.
Gotcha. Ooh, decapitated. Oh, is my mic soft? Oh, shoot. I'd have to go in and actually manually adjust it. The weird thing, the thing is like, it should just be coming through my, shoot, what is it? Oh. Okay, there's one more. Oh, right, it's this way. You have to go around. Yeah. But how's the game volume? Still really quiet. Okay. I can fix that real quick. I'll just have to save real quick because I'll have to leave the menu. There should be... Oh, hello. That was fun. Did they kill the lady? Yeah, they killed the lady. Shoot. If you're lucky and get here in time, you can get it. The whole volume. Generally, the game would be really low volume too if I hadn't turned my browser volume up in the sound mixer. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think what it is I have my mic set to pick up, not to pick up as many sounds, because I don't want it to, pick up a lot of the background noise. Because, like, the people above me like to, like, they have, like, big dogs that jump down on the floor from, like, beds and stuff. And it, like, all day long, it's banging. Sometimes you can hear, like, their TV and music and stuff like that. And I just didn't want my mic picking up a whole bunch of background sounds. But let's see. Does that help any? I angled my mic a little bit closer to my mouth. Okay, let's see. There should be a little check mark there. Okay, that should be my quest marker. Did she get stuck up there or something? But yeah, like right now they're freaking vacuuming above me. Like, they just start randomly on that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's kind of sad because it's like, what? Here it's only 9:42 a.m. Let's see. Where's the Sunny? She's supposed to be teaching me how to make stuff in the campfire. I see the dog. But I could turn up the game volume. It's... Oh, there she is. Well. Fun. Wait, you died to the geckos? Does that mean that I get the dog? No. Okay, now there's a glitch. See, the problem with that is the program that it controls like my mic's ability to pick stuff up, because I'm using a headset through my computer, and the program I'm using is Streamlabs. So in order to increase my mic volume on Streamlabs, because I can't increase my mic volume using my headset, it's not a thing. The headset only increases my my ability to hear the game. So in order to increase my mic volume, I actually have to set or mess with the dB value of Streamlabs, because I don't have a mixer program. So everything I do is going to affect that dB value in order to increase my mic and stuff. Just like I can increase the game output using Streamlabs, but it's going to flat increase the capture for the entire everything on my computer. So if I have like music playing in the background or anything like that, or if something pops up on my desktop, it's actually going to do that alert sound really, really loud as well. Just because I'm using Streamlabs, which controls all of that, but it's only that right there. So, well, she died. I guess I could just move on to Prim, or I could do the other quest that's here. I think I'll do the other... Well, no, because she... Yeah, see, the Realtek thing that I have on mine, like the bass sound equalizer thing that I have on my computer, it doesn't have a mic control option. Again, the one program that's able to do that, because I only have the one equalizer, and I did have another one for a little bit, but I had to get rid of it because it was causing a glitch where I was coming through all tinny and robotic, because it just didn't want to work with the drivers on my computer. Mainly because it was probably an older program and my drivers are new. They, yeah, just, they didn't play nice. Oh, actually, I can go up here, because there's evidence up here about what happened. But yeah, no, I'd love to be able just to click on a button and go like, "Hey, increase my mic volume," without picking up a bunch of stuff. But it's like, no, we just don't want to do that. But I'll look into that equalizer APO and see what that's like. Okay, there's bugs up here. Right? There's usually like 3 bloat flies up here. Yeah, I will. Again, one of the big issues is there's usually not somebody in chat to be like, "Hey, your volume's real low. You need to work on that." Either. Maybe I should have shot the crow and saw if I get anything out of it. Okay, got the special cigarettes. Also, that guy is one heck of a chain smoker. He, like, finished one right as he shot me, and then he did, like, what, 8 more? Yeah, he did 7 in total, so he did 6 more after he shot me in the head. I need a shovel. Right? Well, I mean, COVID's so fragile anyways. It's a lot like HIV or AIDS. It has trouble living outside the human body or outside of sterile conditions, really. Okay, let's see. Want a long-range rifle for this. I'm gonna hit him with my throwing spear. Did it again. Let's see. I think the bullet dropped too far. Let's try right around there. Yeah, they're too far for this gun. Shoot. But yeah, we found studies that if you're outside, or if COVID is outside, like in nature and stuff, it dies within 15 minutes. But on like the cruise ships and stuff, where it was like contained in a sterile room, it's either bullet drop or bullet phase. If you're too far away from something or outside of a weapon's effective range, they did something that makes it where you're far less accurate with the weapon. Because, I mean, if it wasn't bullet drop, I should have hit that coyote. But at certain points, it's like the bullet either phases through the target, or the bullet drops off. I don't know if it's one or the other, but something does happen like that. I do know that the bullet does have a mischance on it. Like, there's always a chance that the bullet will phase through things. Okay. Ooh, you're coming head on. See what I mean? Hang on. Gotta readjust my wrist there. Got it! And that's one of the things that I love about this game. There's certain things that they don't tell you that you're kind of supposed to figure out on your own. Like, sneak attacks do extra damage if you're using iron sights instead of the VATS. Nah, I'm finished. Travel onward. But yeah, they probably just phase out or something like that along that range. I've discovered several locations. You can fast travel back to discovered locations using the world map in your Pip Boy. Yeah, that's one of the things is the peace sign. You know what I find funny about the peace sign? That's actually a it's a repurposed like really evil kind of sign because it's an upside down and broken cross. That's what the peace sign is. So it's actually a bad symbol. But it was repurposed and stuff by the peace movement. I still need to get a shovel. It says that these are empty though. But yeah, if you're a religious person, that symbol is not a good symbol whatsoever. Huh. There's a varmint over there. Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta... The thing about conspiracy theories, is they're fun to actually talk about. Because, I mean, each one is based in a slight modicum of fact. Ooh, scraps. Take the machete. Take the corn and the duct tape. And all of that, yeah. White horse nettle. Take some of that. Wonder glue. Ooh, ammo. Nice. Breakdown 20 gauge. Why would I want to do that? I did it again. Yeah, right? No, cancel. Okay, that was interesting. Take a 9-iron. Yep, there's a little truth in every conspiracy because something had to proc the conspiracy being created in the first place. It's just like every myth and legend. Like you said, um, you know, the legend of dragons could be dragons, or it, which would technically be an extinct species at this point, or it could be somebody's artistic representation of a crocodile, or a dinosaur even. Let's see. I guess I should head to Prim. Do we go out and fight the powder gangers and stuff? Ah, yeah. I heard aliens. But, neat. I mean, I know there's aliens on the map. But, okay, I might do the event later. Usually I don't bother with the events, because, in all honesty, the ships aren't actually all that good. Because a lot of the times it's just, oh, here's this slightly fancier ship. And it's like, but it's only a tier 6, and it doesn't have any, like, special qualities. See, that guy's a bad guy. I could. I mean, technically he's not, aggroed to us, because they're friendly unless they're in certain areas. And then as you kill those people in certain areas, it drops your... Yeah. Dr. Jones. Oh. Okay, that was the cue for the Wild West. Or Wacky West, sorry. So yeah, this is reference to the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But it's also like the look of the ships that I don't really like. A lot of them, like the Risa stuff and all that, it's like, I mean, they're okay looking, but they don't really fit with the aesthetics I like as far as ships. But it's also, I don't have a fleet or, you know, a crew or anything to do them with, so legitimately me doing like one mission or one of those events would take me the entirety of doing the event and whatnot. It's like the entire... I'm not one of those people who spends a lot of time doing like in-game events. I'll say that. To enter VATS, push the V key. Why would I want to do that? Oh, there's geckos, like, up on that ridge. Faulty grammar? Yeah, honestly, I've... Ah, there you are, you little... He's too far away. I'd miss him. Yeah, he's running up there to get with the other geckos. There's like 4 or 5 of them up there. Oop, radiation. Moving away. Now, I want to know what caused, like, this. Like, it is so useless to actually bomb the Midwest of the United States because everything is so spread out. Most of your nuclear blasts are not going to actually affect any of the cities out there. Because if you hit, like, say, Vegas, it wouldn't... There's too much space between Vegas and the next actual city. Well, yeah, if you build a nuke for every city, you could. But, again, you're looking at, you know... You're looking at spending billions of dollars to make bombs for, like, you know... 40 to 50 cities per state or something like that. And each bomb has about a 10-mile radius, if they're the biggest. Oh.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
What's going on in Prim?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
I can take care of myself.
It's your ass. Don't say you weren't warned.
Honestly, I'll just fix their problems because I have main character disorder. You'd be surprised, because the thing is after they dropped the SAR bombs and stuff, they actually didn't want to continue manufacture or work on the nuclear arsenal, because it's a waste of resources. Like, the main reason we maintain nukes right now is to assure, or is to have the safety net of a mutually assured destruction. So if Russia launches their nukes, America's going to launch their nukes, and China's going to launch their nukes, and pretty much destroy every country out there. That's kind of why everybody's like has their finger on the button, but nobody's firing, is because the moment you expend your nuclear arsenal, you kind of either open yourself up for invasion because now we don't have to worry about your arsenal, or you start a chain of reaction of events that destroys the world, like in Fallout. But yeah, exactly. But in all honesty, it's actually better to use something like the Rods of God. Okay, crouch. Yeah, Fallout, hold my bill. Gotcha. I didn't notice that one that was over there. I saw... What was that? That was like a weird electric guitar riff. And in all honesty, it's not even nearly as bad as they say, because, like, Hiroshima and Nagasaki have already rebuilt their cities. And are showing little to no radiation, because active radiation, the stuff put out by nukes and whatnot, passes through very quickly and has a really short half-life. Whereas passive radiation, like a nuclear reactor that's leaking or things like that, have really long half-lives, and they constantly emit the radiation. So after a nuclear blast, most of the radiation is contained in stuff like dust or metals or, you know, at the bottom of lakes, which means most of the stuff on the surface is actually fairly safe, so long as you can clear out that other stuff. Whereas, you know, you look at like Chernobyl, which is still the same stuff. It's all in the, like, it's attached to the buses and all that. Yeah. I actually know some stuff about that I can't actually tell you because I learned it from a military thing that I actually wasn't supposed to have access to. Oh, shoot. That hit the wall. Oh, grenade! Ah, shoot. Come on, you bastard. Time to switch to the handgun. Ow. Bastard. Okay.
You like that?
Oh! No, so... I didn't have to hack anything. Again, it was a pamphlet that my dad brought home while he was working with the military. He worked in explosive ordnance disposal. And there was an entire section about nuclear bombs and things like blast radiuses and stuff like that. So I learned a lot about that. Yeah, EOD. He was a EOD for the Army National Guard. So based off of a pamphlet that he brought home to like study and stuff, because he was advised to do that, I like reading things like that. So as a child, or I was a teen at the time, or around my teenage years, I opened it up and I read it. So I actually know like effective blast radiuses. I can tell you how far the EMP goes. I know a lot about that kind of stuff. Okay. Healing limbs. In order to heal a crippled limb, you have three choices. Sleep in a bed, find a doctor, or use a stim pack to heal yourself. In hardcore mode, you may only heal crippled limbs by using a doctor's bag or by visiting a doctor for medical care. Stim packs can be used for general healing, which will also slightly heal crippling damage, or they can be applied directly to a limb to heal crippling damage. To heal a crippled limb directly using a stim pack, navigate to the stat screen on your Pip Boy, then left click on a limb to use a stim pack on that limb. But, yeah, there's my crippled limb. And then, just stim pack. There we go. That should be good. Did it again. Oh, that's the debug menu. Yeah, especially since I've seen the blueprint for the Fat Boy. Yeah, I'm one of those people who has, like, a bunch of random knowledge, but the random knowledge that I ended up with can't be considered fairly dangerous. Like, I know how a nuclear reactor works, which is always fun knowledge to have. Oh no, there's a dead guy. Yeah. Not since they blew up their own nuclear reactor by turning off the safety features like dum-dums. Examine the electronics. Science. I do have good science. Okay, a few of the primary electronic systems seem to be fully functional, and the redundant systems are all working. If you bypass some of the primary systems, the secondary systems should compensate and make some of the repairs easier. Science 25 or 55 or higher required. I think I only have 38. Leave it alone. Yeah. I've never actually gotten this thing to work, and I want to, because it just flies around and shoots people with lasers for you. But no, after what they did at Chernobyl, which was... Not only was it an experimental reactor, but they also purposely turned off certain safety features and pushed it past its limits. And then, on top of that, their construction for it was bad. Because they skipped on... Again, they were skipping on safety features and stuff, because they thought they knew better than, well, us Americans and stuff on how to build a nuclear reactor. Oh. Oh, shoot. Can't believe I missed that first shot. So do I. Because, honestly, that was completely and utterly their own fault, which is sad. Especially with how many people died because of that. But in lighter news, the area around Chernobyl and all that is actually recovering quite nicely. Like, if you watch the documentary on it... Okay, I'm gonna switch to a gun that has more ammo. The, Damage 10, damage 8... Damage 10, please. But, they made a documentary about Chernobyl a while back, and it shows, like, deer, which are larger than normal. There's plants that are vibrant and green, and just... And I don't mean, like, glowing green. It's actually, like, nature has recovered in that area very nicely. Hi.
Come on.
Jeez. Yeah, that was some of that, Yeah, that first bullet is phasing through him. Okay. Take all. Gonna have to do some repairs soon. Haha. Right? But no, it's actually what it is because radiation technically produces heat. The area around. Hi. Oh shit.
You like that? Had enough? Come on!
Jeez. Yeah. How am I not hitting this guy? Okay. That's... There we go. He's the main character. I thought I was the main character. Man, they are really hitting me. Ha! Shot you in the hip. Okay. There's one more, isn't there? There should be one more. Ooh, an incinerator. Do you like fire? Right? Because I like fire. Let's see. Yes! Okay, I actually need to heal up a little bit though because I got hurt. Because my bullets weren't doing anything. Ooh, I got super stim packs, but... There we go. HP 150. Did it again. Oh yeah, but see, I used to burn trash and stuff as a child. Caution. Whoever... I know there was one more person. Did he de-aggro and go back? They did. They de-aggroed and went right back. Fuck. He has 1 HP left on him. Darn it. Pretty sure. Am I hitting the table? Supposedly. There we go. Okay, gas canister and spray. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I used to live in like way out in the countryside where your only chance of getting rid of trash is to burn it, essentially. And it was just oh, E to exit. I saw one more in the kitchen if I recall. But yeah, the only way to get rid of the trash was to burn it. So I learned a lot. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, you haven't seen my character yet, have you? Ah, there you are. I like that. Alright, there's hostages here. What was that? Alright, so if you hold F... I went with that look. Let me actually take off my hat. So, let's see. Pre-war hat. Swap... Oh, it's broken anyways. So... That's what he looks like. I did name him Nihilus, so... That's always fun. Okay. Suave Gambler's hat. Now, yeah, it was kind of hard picking, like, a proper, like, beard and mustache combo, because this... One thing I don't like about the Fallout games and a lot of games that have facial hair, it almost looks like somebody took like an airbrush and brushed on just a little bit of stubble. Like it doesn't look real. Right? Alright, and Deputy Beagle.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Who are ya?
Well, I'm Deputy Beagle, and I'm being held hostage. Can you imagine? I'd be most grateful if you would set me free.
Yeah. Fun fact, I actually used to own a beagle. He was actually quite an intelligent dog, though he liked to get into trouble. Funniest part was when a neighbor's dog came over. It's like this big, it was a mutt, but it was like a really big one. And he's sitting there barking at it, and, you know, he's this tiny little dog, so the big dog doesn't care. The big dog goes to go up to, like, kind of attack him. Beagle jumps up on his doghouse and starts barking even louder, and the big dog got scared because that little thing just became a big thing. And, like, would take off. The beagle would jump down to chase him a little bit, and he turned back around and be like, oh, it's Tiny again. Go get him. Beagle would jump back up on the doghouse and just... It was like a back and forth until we chased the bigger dog off. Let's see. How'd you end up being a hostage?
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law enforcement. The powder gangers stole into town at night and murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office. I watched them for a bit, waiting for the right moment to pounce and arrest a lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here.
Yeah, Cthulhu. I actually own 2 cats right now. Their names are Oyatal and Coco. Oyatal is Mandalorian from Star Wars for Let's Hunt Blood. They're both calico girls, so, you know, take that if you will. I've actually got them trained, though. I can get them to do 2 actual tricks, and I've taught them to sit at the chairs at the table instead of climbing all over the table. They still will climb on the table, though, because you can't get cats to not do stuff like that fully. But, like, if I grab, like, their treat box or anything like that, they'll sit down and wait for me to put treats in front of them on the tablecloth to eat. Oh, cool. Yeah, did you see all the new Mandalorian armors they made? I'll set you free now.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
Ooh, should I insult him, or should I try and be like, hey, go ahead and, you know, help me out? Ooh, I still have coffee. Right? Oh, man. The thing is, especially with Disney, Disney does not like warrior people. They often disparage them in almost any of their shows and stuff. It's weird. But yeah. But yeah, I can't do this one. So I didn't cut you loose so you could run away, stick with me, or sure, run away. You don't look like you'd be much help. I kind of want to do this one, but this one is also kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, I love the Mandalorians. They are just, to me, they're the best faction in Star Wars. When I was a kid, the Jedis were really cool because, ooh, space wizards, glowy swords, and then, you know, the fact that the Mandalorians actually can fight with a lightsaber and fought against the Jedi and the Sith together, it's just like, okay, they're awesome, because they're warrior people who actually understand like how to bring peace to the galaxy, because a lot of the places they conquered, they brought them into the fold, and it's like, oh, you can be a Mandalorian too, just do what we do. Yeah, right. But I also understand with George Lucas, he was very disheartened by people's reception of the prequel trilogy. Um, which, again, I get it. In all honesty, the prequel trilogy, the movies were good. They had good special effects and stuff. It's just I didn't want to watch Star Wars for like a 2 hour, you know, explanation of politics. I wanted some more war in my Star Wars. If I wanted to watch politics and stuff in space, I'd watch Star Trek, which I do. But it felt too much like Star Trek and not enough like Star Wars, in my opinion. At least the first half of the second movie of the prequels. The last half of the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith were both actually fairly decent, in my opinion. I mean, they're not up to the quality of the original stuff, but they're good at that point for most of it. I'll do this one. I didn't cut you loose so you could run away. Stick with me.
Oh, that's so gracious of you to offer to bodyguard me like that. But I'd only slow you down. See you outside.
If I recall correctly, he's actually not very good anyways. Ooh, you'll get the vodka. And that was more Chinese than anything else. Always gotta collect stuff to sell. Ooh, whiskey. Nice. Yeah, right? The new movies made the original trilogy look amazing. Or not the original, the prequels look amazing. And that is sad. Ooh, dinamite. Storm chaser hat, varmint rifle. What's the condition on my varmint rifle? And that's the thing is, for sure, I'd much rather... Let's go ahead and do that, and then E. Okay, let's see. Repair that with you and you. There we go. Yeah, I definitely have to say Disney did Star Wars wrong. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But then again, they didn't. Who did the new Star Trek movies? The remake of Wrath of Khan and stuff like that. I know it was J.J. Abrams, but I can't remember if that was that a 20th Century Fox thing, or was that a different one? I think it was Paramount. Now that I recall. Oh, need better lockpicking skill. But they also did Star Trek kind of dirty too. And that's primarily because of a couple of things, like not knowing how the military works, and therefore not having people respect their officers. Ooh, pilot light. Gotta take that for the, what's the flame blade called in this game again? The fire sword. Okay, that should be everything on the lower stairs. I think if I go upstairs, there'll be more enemies and more hostages. But yeah, they did Star Trek a little bit wrong too, which I'm sad about because Star Trek was one of the first series I ever got to watch. Like, actually get to watch. That wasn't like a cartoon or something like that. So having them do that to Star Trek was kind of disappointing. But it also shows the quality of the new writers and stuff like that too, because that's the main issue is the people writing it don't understand what they're trying to write. Okay. Got it. Oh, yeah. No, the problem with Ray... Oh. Yay! Let's see. I need 55 science if I want to fix that thing. I have 13 skill points. She is not a Skywalker. She is a Palpatine. Her and... Well, even if she married Kylo, she'd only be a Solo. Okay, let's do 35. There. Let's up my guns a little bit. To 30. And then... Oh, do I want picking or medicine? Or do you have a favorite skill that you like to see used, like repair or stuff like that? But yeah, no. Ray, I could not stand her character. Okay. I'll probably do repair. I tend to be a more... I like playing kind of a skill monkey where it's like, oh, you need this thing fixed, I can go fix that thing. Or you need this thing done, I'll go do that. You know? I tend to like science and repair mostly because, like, when I'm playing a tabletop, I like to be the inventive person. But yeah, no, female empowerment is such a total... Yeah, Swift Learner is perfect first level up. Female empowerment is such a BS thing to do. Vacuum cleaner. Can I hold the vacuum cleaner? Ooh. I don't have enough weight to keep picking stuff up. But, yeah. Oh. Oh, wow, I shot the gun out of his hand. Oh. Thank you. That was so nice of him to wait for me to reload while he had a freaking knife. I'll take that. You got anything good on you? Ooh, stim pack. And a varmint rifle. 5? That's not too bad. Right? Well, not only did he wait for me to aim, he waited for me to reload. Right? Well, I mean, he was using a knife, but that was because I shot his gun out of his hand. Which I did not mean to do. Oh. I hear people walking around. I need to switch over to the pistol, though. The varmint rifle only does, like... Oh, it does 10 damage. That's not that bad. But I think the 9mm does about the same. Yeah. But the 9mm holds more ammo, so... Yeah, chivalry is truly still alive and well. Oh, shoot.
You like that?
See what I mean by it fires so much faster? I think I killed him before he could pull off a shot. I go out looting. No full auto in the building? That wasn't full auto. That's semi-auto. You can get really fast with semi-auto. Ooh, pre-war hat. Ooh, glue. Is that? There's an empty whiskey bottle in the toilet. And the sink. Somebody's been drinking. Yeah. No, there's actually a weird rule at gun ranges here. Right? Toilet whiskey. Gotta make that moonshine. Hi. That was a nice shot, but nothing to lose your head over. You may now take 3d4 of psychic damage. Ooh, pre-war money. Oh, that's one thing about me is... You know, I've played enough Fallout 4 where the moment I saw that fan, I'm like, ooh, can I take it for screws? Ah, scorched books and all that. Uh-oh. People know I'm here. For real.
Anybody there?
No. Hey, it worked! Right. So let's see. I can't go phase through the walls, even with how glitchy the games are. More 9mm. More dynamite. Call that good. I have enough pistols on me to repair and stuff. Right? Big brain move. Just, nope, nobody here. Okay. Oh, I bet you he's over there. Hey, a way up. But I think I want to clear this level first. Why does this sound like a horror game? Just got people on the strings doing the little horror riff in the background, like, yes, be afraid. Oh, I bet you there's somebody in here. Are they in the bathroom? Nope. Also, no toilet whiskey. So, what's this? Pre-war relaxed wear. Right? But, like, I don't understand the soundtrack choice. I'd pick something else for here. Okay, so... Darn, I don't know... So that's a corner. So I'm betting there's somebody over here. No. Open door to Prim. This is where you wish you could have your character just yell out, "Howdy!" and watch everybody, like, respond to it. Huh. Right? Did that just say gun cabinet? Nice. Boxing tape. Ooh. I got a laser Tommy gun. Actually, yes. I can't save while I'm in a menu. Leave the menu. Now save. Oh, apparently those two are corrupted. Figure that one out, huh? Laser. Where's my laser? There it is. This one. Oh. Nice. Oh, yeah. I've actually gotten to shoot a Tommy gun before, too. They are really nice weapons. Okay, not that one. Got it. Well, that person died in their sleep at least. They were drug dealers. Ah, stuff to sell. I saw that coffee mug and my brain immediately went, ceramics! Right? Hey! Pre-war. I think you need the medical brace to make, whatchamacallit. And I just saw that. What can I get rid of? I don't need a caravanner's outfit. I'll take the hockey mask, though. And I keep doing that. That muscle memory to go straight for the, escape key. Ooh, switchblade. Right? And that was hilarious. Pick up the switchblade and launch the skeleton. Okay, I'm back to overweight. Again. Probably will just drop the tire iron. And I guess I could fix up my, varmint rifle some more. Nice. Alright. Ooh, wait, did that say... nothing good. So I guess it's upstairs we go. But yeah, the hockey mask, just... Part of me was just sitting there thinking, oh, well now you equip the hockey mask, some normal wear, and your, and like a machete, and you just go Jason Voorhees on everybody. Hey, another hockey mask. Oh. I hear you.
Found you.
Oh.
You like it?
Alright. Well, while you go AFK, I might go grab myself some more coffee. Alright. Be right back myself. I'll go ahead and switch over to my intermission screen. Alrighty, I am back. Let's go back to in-game. And right there. Alrighty. Continue. Suitcase is empty. What about you, convict? Grab that. Grab the ammo. I have plenty of 9mm, so... Bottle caps. Case. Dynamite. 9mm. Actually, let's go ahead and save again, just because that was really good. Yep. Did it just say I was a renegade? Hang on a sec. Level 2 renegade, level 1 drifter. Huh. What's that? That's part of the convict, apparently. Okay. Okay, so it's that way. Ooh, sunset sarsaparillas. Oh, I love these types of sights. They are so good for shooting. Well, hello there.
Aha!
Nope, out of ammo.
I'm hit.
Surprise!
Had enough?
Jeez. Alright, take that. Take dynamite. Take the case. Hey! Ooh, a worn key. Wonder where that goes to. That's an empty whiskey bottle. Okay. It went to the gun cabinet. 10mm round stuff. Yeah, I could probably use that to repair my current one. Empty sarsaparilla bottle. Downstairs. Ooh. But first and foremost. Yep, I got my coffee and I also got some goldfish crackers. Take that. He was upset that I took his whiskey. Alright. By the way, if you ever wonder what this game is referring to when it says sarsaparilla, it is a drink. Oh, it's the cheese ones. By the way, let me know if you hear me crunching over the mic, and I'll stop. But yeah, you see this sunset sarsaparilla? A sarsaparilla is a root beer. Oh, probably not. I know, I'm over encumbered. Actually, I can drink some of that and get my health back. Let's see. Let's do some sunset sarsaparilla. Plus 2 HP for 25 seconds. Well, sarsaparilla is actually what they refer to root beer as in, the Midwest. Yep. You missed me blowing this guy's head off. His jaw ended up over here, actually. which is hilarious. But, okay, I already emptied that one out. I'm not seeing a whole bunch of other places to go, honestly. Yep. By the way, I'm out of ammo for my... Right? The question is if I put on the mask and wield the machete, does that make me the machete guy? I think I actually cleared out the hotel. But yeah, I went to the top and just, like, offloaded the assault. Now, that is what would normally be classified as an assault rifle, by the way. Full auto? Yeah. Okay, there's usually a sniper somewhere around here. Like, where are you, sniper dude? It's not on this part. I think he's actually on that part, so... I think I need to go this way? No, that's where it ends, so I should probably go... Well, actually, ugh. Right? You know, that's something they've never done in Halloween, is have Jason Voorhees meet somebody dressed as Jason Voorhees for Halloween. Oh. Where is he going? Did he just disappear into the ground? Is he surrendering? You shot at me first, dude.
I'm out of here. Come on.
Okay. This is ridiculous. Right? Is my bats not even hitting this guy? There we go. But right? I mean, imagine what you could do. Right? But yeah, imagine what you could do with Jason meeting somebody dressed as Jason. Alright, I am over encumbered once again because I am carrying way too much stuff. Okay, let's repair the pistol. Nice! Let's see. Yeah, that should have relieved a bunch of weight. Let's see. How did you get up there? You must have gotten up there over here. Okay. You're about to get an up-close and personal experience. If I can get up there. I cannot get up there. Got him. He looks so peaceful falling away from his body. Right? Oh, I'm pretty good with the iron sights in this game. Like I said, it's a good way to get extra damage. And pair that with the... Nice. Yep. But no, so what most people don't know about video games is they are based off of a D20 system. Essentially, each shot you fire, the game calculates both how much damage it should do. Right. But it also determines, like, if you hit, even though you're using things like iron sights or VATs. Especially with VATs. So Fallout has a real problem with, like, bullet phasing and stuff. Because you might be, like, dead on with your sights, but the game goes, well, you rolled a 16 and the guy is supposed to have an 18. Kind of deal. Let's see. Try and fix it, repair. This is an advanced model robot with a reinforced frame. It is well weathered and appears to have seen a good bit of action. There's very little in the way of serious damage. I don't know if I have enough, though. Probably not. Because the science stuff I need 55 in, which would be nice. It's a lot worse with VATs, because you'll have like an 84% and still miss. Ooh, what's this? That is stealing, apparently. Who am I stealing from? There's nobody in here. Oh well. But, yeah, it's not too bad, except for you will see the classic game thing where you'll shoot at an enemy and they're juked to the side despite, you know, they shouldn't know that you're shooting at them. But what that is it's the game going, oh, he rolled high enough on his dodge or whatever to dodge out of the way in spite of your shot. Am I still crouched? No. It's just, I feel so short in this game. So, let's see. E.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, when you see that happens, that's when it's like, okay, I know what happened here.
Hey, I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Where are you from?
I'm from the hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my second tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are.
I love it. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from here. Okay, bye. Yep. Time to mosey along.
Sir.
You... I'm not a sir. I should be referred to as civilian. Right? Nice combo.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Now, I don't know about you, but I find berets as one of the stupidest hats you can have.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing out here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. Convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Yeah, I will say this, like, from a fashion standpoint, berets are good looking with, say, a women's uniform. Like, a girl in a beret is kind of sharp looking. A guy kind of looks like a pansy. But I think that comes from the fact that the beret looks best on a female head. Yeah, kind of like that. Honestly, I wish they'd go with, like, a rawhide cap if they were doing something like that, like a cowboy hat. You know, not like the big 10-gallon ones, the huge ones, but like the trilbies or stuff like that. I mean, if you're going to go with a cloth hat, you might as well go with something that is, especially for an American soldier, go with something that is distinctly American, right? Like, if you saw a Marine officer, like Marine Corps, in his dress blues with, say, a nice matching cowboy hat, it would look very slick. Exactly. Tell me about the correctional facility.
Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then.
But yeah, just, you know, and that's one of the things. It's like, our military should not be all the same. We shouldn't be wearing a beret with our army because the French army does it. Our militaries should be distinct from each other. Because one, that helps you identify friend and foe on the battlefield, right? You can look over and say, hey, that uniform is a friendly uniform. Or, you know, instead of like, oh, is that one of our guys or one of their guys? I'll give you that. The green... Well, here's the thing. The hat can be stupid. The beret can look silly. That doesn't mean he didn't put in the effort to earn it. You know, I respect the effort that went into it. I just have to say it's a kind of stupid hat. That and green berets don't really exist anymore. They got rid of that because one of them decided to get with a general's daughter. So, yeah, take that as you will. Yeah. It's kind of like the Delta Force doesn't exist anymore, or I think Marine Recon still does, and then the Army Rangers still does. So do the Navy SEALs. Do you have any information on the convicts?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Well, see, that's the thing. The Green Berets weren't a branch of the military. It was like a, It was more like a unit of the military. Because they were part of the army. But, yeah, I mean, imagine being that guy. It's like, really? Now, last I heard they were considering it, and that was a couple years ago, but I haven't heard much about the Green Berets since then, so it's kind of like, yeah, probably happened.
I have some free time. Ask away.
Well, that was a beautiful conversation. Goodbye.
Sir.
But yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense, though. The only people who could take him out were themselves. Okay, I want to go to the casino. Because if I recall, there is a special time... It came back. It wants to kill me. Ha-ha! Bison Steve, Lucky Casino. You know, I've actually been to Vegas, and I have not seen this casino. Although I do know that this is actually a thing.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
I haven't, but I can believe it. Now, to be fair, the Germans are actually pretty advanced in their submarine technology, even compared to us. I mean, you guys practically invented it with the U-boats and stuff. So, I mean, losing against you guys, I wouldn't call that a too big of a deal. But, I mean, if he did something that purposely lost, that's kind of a... Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Mm-hmm. I'm a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
What can you tell me about this job? I love that it has to say show delivery order instead of like having the animation of handing it over.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive.
Yep.
Well, that's where you came in.
Yeah, no, I will admit that. Like, that's the thing is, Germany is really good with your guys' military tech. But from what I've seen of the culture and stuff, or at least how the average German citizen or German government agent really reacts to people of other culture, it's kind of weird, but it's understandable. Cause like the whole letting all those Afghan refugees in and stuff, which caused a lot of problems for you guys. I know why your government did it. They don't want to seem xenophobic or racist because that hails too far back to like World War II and stuff. But it's also like you gotta protect your borders, or else you're not protecting your citizens or your sovereignty. It's like things like that. And like I said, it caused a lot of problems for you guys. I don't know if any of them got solved yet or anything like that either. But like when it comes to your military tech, like your submarines, awesome. Some of your tanks look really cool. I don't know too much of the stats on them though. So I don't know if they're like better than our M1 Abrams or some of the stuff we're coming out with. But they're pretty cool. They're at least really cool looking. You canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Yeah. Now, this is talking about the guy from one of the DLCs, by the way, but... Yeah, I will say this. Most of our politicians are brain dead, too. I mean, look at our current president. That guy is... Oi. I'm gonna, give jobs to the American people. First month in office. Well, I'm closing down the construction of this, oil pipeline that we desperately need. And I'm gonna cost, 250,000 jobs. Whatever. Alright. Do you know who he was, where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
Yep. yeah, I agree with you there. Um, in all honesty, most of the people I talk to believe that he cheated, but the problem is a lot of our judges, when it was brought to them that that's probably what happened, they flat out refused to even look at any evidence brought before them and said, "We're not taking these cases, so nothing's happened with it." Some men stole my package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
Yeah, that is true. The hilarious thing, so over half of the places that had an issue with counting the ballots were using these Dominion voting machines, and in order to go get the servers that all the data was stored on, from my understanding, we had to send our agents over to Germany to get the servers that they had our election stuff on. One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Yeah, how crazy is that? And yet, the president before, President Trump, which I will say, his personality's not the greatest, but he did what we hired him to do. He tried to get the wall built and secure our borders, and he got us out of, and he started improving our economy again. But, we heard about Russian collusion because of Facebook posts for how long, and yet our elections results were on servers in Germany. How crazy is that from this last one? I'd like you to...
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
Let's see. I have some questions about your robot.
That beat up old thing? What do you want to know?
Where did it come from?
A courier dropped it off a couple of months back. I got it working for a little while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen.
What is wrong with it?
Hell if I know. I don't think it's serious, but my tinkering days are long gone.
Do you mind if I try to fix it?
You're welcome to try. It's yours if you can get it working. If I had my way, I'd dump it in the scrapyard in Novak and be done with the damn thing.
Well, here's the funny thing. With the Dominion voting machines, that kind of happened. So for about an hour, or an hour and a half, every vote that went into the Dominion voting machines switched from Trump to Biden. For like half an hour to an hour. How messed up is that? And yet, if you question it here, the election results...
Don't go getting yourself shot.
Most people here say that you're a conspiracy theorist and blah, blah, blah. Right? So...
Move along, please.
Oh, so here's a question for you. Have you ever heard of the criminal group Bonnie and Clyde? There's some famous bank robbers that were here in the United States back in the 1940s, I think. Yeah, that's what this is referencing to. But most people don't know that back then, because they were testing, or they were just inventing like a lot of the security measures and stuff. Howdy. Why'd you pull a gun on me? Oh, you're just pulling guns on everybody. But what they would do for a long time was you could actually get a job where your job was to rob a bank.
Move along, please.
And the reason that was considered a job was, again, you were testing security. You were a consultant. And if you made it out of the state line with the money, you actually got to keep it.
Howdy.
Now, you were also supposed to notify the police that you were going to be robbing a bank in their area, and you were supposed to notify the bank. Well, Bonnie and Clyde were notorious for this at first. And then they started they wouldn't report it in because they wanted to keep more of the money that they were stealing. And that's when they started actually becoming famous criminals. It's why they were so famous at the time. Was it actually wasn't considered such a bad thing until they started doing that, where they were just flat out stealing the money, not letting anybody know, or...
Howdy.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you notified the bank, the guard was instructed to try and arrest you without shooting you. And stuff like that. It was literally, if you could make it to the bank vault and make it out with the money, their security system wasn't good enough. But then they started actually acting like criminals where, again, they weren't alerting the bank staff. They basically stopped doing what the job was and just started stealing. And that's when they got shot up by the cops and stuff.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It was the exact same thing because it was the only way to test and make sure that their security systems were working properly. But like I said, what stopped that was these people, or was the fact that a lot of them were like, well, hey, if I don't notify anybody, I could just, walk in, demand the money, and walk out. And that's what they started doing, and it's like, that's not what your job was. What are you talking about? You're the sheriff now.
Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
What's the qualifications for
It should be
sheriff?
someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
Alright. I'll help bring law and order back to Prim.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Okay, yeah. You have a wonderful evening and, enjoy your dinner. Have fun. I'll probably play for, let's see, about another hour, and then I'll be hopping off myself because I have some chores and stuff to do, so. But yeah, just catch the rest of it as a VOD or on my YouTube channel. I mean, it'll probably be a little bit more boring because you're the only guy in chat, though. But yeah. Alright. I really want to repair that robot. Right? Actually, for one of my streams, if it's on like a special day, I might do that. Just go around and attack people with a machete. But yeah, catch you later. Those guys are hard to hit because of that. Damn it. Yep. Okay, V. Yeah, not gonna be able to hit that thing. Right mouse button. Turn it. Got it. There we go. Yeah, the fact that they drop like that is annoying. Reload. Okay. Let's see. How do we want to travel? I don't feel like breaking my legs going down there. Let's see. Probably will need to head across the bridge again. Mailbox. Ooh, fixing things. Repair plus 10. Awesome. Apparently I was not supposed to go in here. Ooh. Empty. What's in here? Nope. Don't feel like stealing. Mailbox. Mailbox. Ooh. Today's physician. Medicine plus 10. Mailbox. Houses. Okay, so those guys must be the ones in the casino. I should save. Nice. Dumpster. Egg timer. I think I only need that if I'm making explosives. Okay. Is there a way out on this side? No, there is not. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Ammo. Ah, come on. Stupid NCR not sharing their ammo. Okay, I think if I recall correctly, you get attacked by the Red Jackal gang down here. Mm-hmm. Damn it. Of course not. Will you quit phasing through him? Shooting in a 5.56, that's a long arm. Shouldn't need to be getting this close to kill people. Oh, they got a ghoul. Dang. They got him down. Did he just die? That was kind of interesting. Yep, there's the jackal. So you killed the convicts. Caution. Danger. Darn it. Come on. Got her. Ambush that. Leather armor. I can use that to repair mine, so. Okay. Let's see. Weather 10 millimeter. Damage is 44. Let's go ahead and do that. And repair you with that one. Cleaver. Oh, definitely repair. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that should be good. Search this convict. Ooh, squirrel stew. That's always a nice one. Okay, 5.56 ball caps, grilled mantis, and varmint rifle. That one. Okay, so varmint rifle. Let's repair you with this one. Nice. Apparel. Lightweight and leather armor compared to leather armor. 5.8. Maintain. Nice. Aid. Fixing things. Today's physician. Coyote meat. Ah, there you go. Effects, repair plus 10. Well, that works. I did it again. Let's actually switch back over to you. Fresh apple has worn off. Caution. Well, that works. Jeez. Ooh. Nice. A cowboy repeater right now? That is worth the save. Because the cowboy repeater is one of the best games in the game. Or best weapons in the game. Decent damage. Oh.
Aha.
Yep.
Come on.
Come on. Oop. You have a mantis bro. Jeez, this is annoying. Okay.
You like that?
There we go. Got anything good on you? You got leather armor. That will repair what I have. I hear it. I hear the bugs. Why was the bathroom locked? Oh, what the? Wait, it died? Um. Okay, that's that. How did I miss? Okay. Ooh, explosive. Nice. Take Hydra. No thanks. 8 of diamonds. 10mm machine gun. Bottle caps. Case. There we go. Again, that's a good time to save because I got some nice weapons. All right. And that's one thing with this game too is anytime you get something good like that, save, because there's a good chance that that within the next couple of minutes you can die because they can get critical hits on you and stuff. So you want to make sure that you're doing that kind of stuff. Let's see. 11:35. It's been just about 3 hours, I think. Okay. I see you. Oh. Keep backing up. Whew. Nice. Okay, so that one is a bit far for a pistol. Got him. That first shot missed, though. Gotta say, don't like that. Alright. Okay. If I do all of it into that next time, I can get that, my brain doesn't want to work right now. I can get the other thing done. Okay. Let's up my sneak by there. And then I'll up my guns some more. And my lockpicking. Where's New Canaan anyways? Ooh, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Getting a lot of root beer. Okay, I need to actually drink this root beer apparently. Aid. Nice. Okay. Nope, not going in there. That's in there. Ooh. You and you. I don't trust that. That looks like an area full of cazadors. Ooh. I just got rid of that. Squirrel stew. And okay. Nipton store. Alright. Yeast. Ooh. Cram. Metal box. Duct tape. That's always a good one. Why do I expect to be attacked by spiders? Okay. Ooh, microfusion cells. Ooh, Rataway, that's a good one. Dandy Boys, apples. Okay. Take vodka. Mayor Stein's journal. Guess the luck keeps rolling. Huh. That made this actually pretty good to go into. I'll get up there, probably sell some stuff, and then call it good. And I'll call it that the show for today. Thank all of you guys for watching. Ooh. Ammo. And 5mm rounds, not bad. Uh-oh. Amber alert, maroon. I can't do anything with that because I don't live near there, guys, nor am I on the road. I wish Amber Alerts were a little bit more localized, because, again, I'm nowhere near where it says that that person went missing. Nor am I on the road to actually be able to see. I'm actually quite a bit away from the roads. Ah, somebody emptied out the Nuka-Cola. But yeah, if anybody's wondering what that sound was, that was the Amber Alert, which indicates a missing kid. But the problem is like, the Amber Alert is a statewide alert, which means that the person who's missing could be, 50, 60 miles away. Which kind of makes the dragnet a little bit too big to actually conduct an effective search that way. I wish I could get a motorcycle in this game. That would be awesome. Or a horse. What happened to horses in Fallout? But, yep. Not too shabby. Now here I can actually get a pretty decent, like, assault rifle and stuff, too, so... I might call that... Alright. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and... Can I not sit down? Okay. I don't need that much sunset sarsaparilla. Alright, and you are Ranger Ghost. Ugh. Not a very good outfit on her, to be honest. So let's see. No, let's actually go over here. And I'll go into the cantina and log out in there, because why not? So... Alrighty. Can I sit down here? I can.
Hello.
Hello. So once again, guys, thank you for showing up and watching this. I hope you guys enjoy it. It will be up on my YouTube channel in a couple of hours. Leave a like, leave a subscribe or whatever over there. Leave a comment if you like how it's going or if you have any ideas. And then tomorrow I'll probably either throw up Star Trek Online or whatchamacallit. It's either going to be Star Trek Online or it's going to be now that I think about it, there's a couple of games I want to try. But it's either going to be Star Trek Online or it will be Genesis Alpha 1. There we go. Had to decide which one I'm actually going to plan on doing. So, switch out the weapon and call it good. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow.